just because everything's been changing. So there was a transition within these past 2 semesters where we lost the majority of the staff because they all transferred. So during my position here, I've had to completely build up the Collegian right back. I'm the editor-in-chief at the Collegian, so I do everything. I've been working at TCC for about a year now. This is completely student-run and student-organized. At the end of the day, it's my decision what goes and doesn't go onto the paper. This past semester, it's been really rough because it's been a pretty small team. And so there's been a lot less people behind the scenes than there usually is, which means it ends up relying on 3-ish people to do the whole paper. And that's been a stressful experience. But even though it is hectic, it's also super rewarding. Just because we have so many people joining, it seems like every week. So I'm glad to finally have a staff to work with. I'm so happy that I can finally make the paper I initially visualized before the semester began.
Hey, the Collegian's hiring, who's interested? And so I was like, sign me up. I'm very excited, yes, to put my 2 cents into the paper and have other people hear what I have to say.
Because I had an idea of what I wanted to do, but I didn't realize the workload that would be associated with me doing it pretty much by myself along with the designer. So I'm glad that now I have the writers and staff to kind of push my ambitions, even though I'm going to be overly ambitious most of the time. I'm not going to be able to do exactly what I want to do. But I'm gonna, even if it's just a fraction of what I visualize, then I'll be satisfied. One thing I really wanted to do was do an overhaul of the design of the paper. I wasn't a big fan of how it looked previously. It looked kind of old. So me and our lead designer, Boss Gore, during the summer, we did one of the first major design overhauls in like 3 decades. Is that it looked too old. It didn't look like somebody at my age would read it. It looked like something Grandpa would pick up at his front porch, and I didn't like that.